All right. Again, I'm King Sambonge, and welcome to part three of our Animal Kingdom simulation. So, if you guys want to follow along, we have part one and two of the building process, the test cases, and everything. So we're gonna start with our in part three. We're gonna do our GitHub repository demonstration, and so um, in our demonstration, we are supposed to provide a video demonstrating your program in action. The demonstration should include show the program's functionality. You need to present test cases and demonstrate that you are passing those cases. We expect you to have at least three test cases testing normal cases and at least three test cases testing edge cases. I hope I have everything correct, right? So, um, all right. So program functionality. Let's go with. Let's first let's show our our code first right here. Let me do this minor iterations here while you guys are reading. You guys can just go ahead and read that for me. And as you guys, as always, King Sambonge on LinkedIn. You guys can add me in LinkedIn if you guys want. Today's date. Today's 19th. 01 2025. Okay. Okay. All right, so we have our abstract class animal, we have our properties, we have our constructor, right? And we have our general animal behaviors. We have our abstract specific behavior and the display animal details method. All right. So with this animal, we then have our subclasses, the dog. As you guys can see, we have the cat. Let me do a quick. We have the cat. We have the bird. We have the fish. And as well, we have our bat that implements our interface flyable, right? This one over here. That's our flyable. And then we have our main, right? So our animal kingdom. And do the same thing here. You guys can read while I'm doing this quick. Do 1.0, and then we do today's date is, hold on, today's, did I do something? All right, 19. Actually, I remember I did the contrary here. Okay, so like I was saying, our this is our our animal kingdom class with our main here, instance of our animals, our array list, 4 to go over to loop through, right? Let me. This is to loop through. I remember somewhere here we were instructed to loop through. Yeah, loop through methods. Loop through, loops, loop. Okay, and let me compile that real quick. I don't know why this is. And then these are our test cases, right? This is our test cases right over here. This is the cat test, the bird test, and the fish test. and we have our bat test. And so what that does, we are testing the behavior of our bat here, right? With an assert equal, we are doing some edge cases here. We're testing the null empty. If name is null or empty, and we're testing the negative as well. For the age, if age is negative, and let me compile that. So let's demonstrate the program functionality here again. And let me pull this over here in the middle. So we have here Doge, age 3. Doge is eating. And let me pull that aside to the animal kingdom here. So as we can see here, Doge, right, is Doge age 3 is eating, sleeping, walking, barks. Doge is fetching the ball. Garfield age 5 is eating, is sleeping, is walking, meows, and is scratching the post. Twitter age 1 is eating, is sleeping, is walking, tweets, and is hunting. Goldie age 8 is eating, is sleeping, is swimming, burps, and is watching TV. And finally, Bruce age 33 is eating, is sleeping, is hanging, scratches, is flying using echolocation. Right, so okay, so there we go. And then what else do we have? So, oh, test. Okay, so the test cases as we presented them. Let me open this one more time. Right, what we are testing here is the dog behavior, the null, and negative value. So let's test this all, and all our test cases have passed with flying colors. Let me test this all here again as well. We got that, and we got that, and we got the fish test as well. We got the bat test. All right, and we have this all running. And then let me see how many minutes we have here. All right, 7 minutes. So, then what's the second thing? So we're gonna push our program to a new GitHub repository, ensure that our repository is public so that it can be accessed. All right, so we know what to do. We're gonna open GitHub, and we're gonna have a new repository as instructed. Let me come over here. Why is it? It's because I have this the Safari. Let me do this like this. I have it minimized. That's why it's kind of, the layout is different. All right, so repository name, we're gonna have Animal Kingdom, right? Let's do it sim. And all right, Animal Kingdom sim. And for our description, let me do it like this. Copy this part here. Did I copy it well? What? Java didn't go through? Hold on, J didn't go through. Doesn't matter. So Java application that a Java, let me go with a Java application that simulates behaviors of different animals in an animal kingdom. Public. I'm not gonna add a README file. I've always mentioned this. I'll add a README file myself through the terminal. Okay, and then all right. Let me just make sure the instructions are correct here. Push your program to a new GitHub repository. Ensure that your repository is public. It is public, right? And It can be your repository should include all source code files and a README file that briefly describes the project and how to run it. Okay, so we have it right over here. Let me copy this. This is the URL, and so let me open my Finder real quick here. Okay, we have our animal here. Let's open our terminal. All right, so let's cd into downloads. Cd that into downloads, and we want to. What do we want to do? Let me make sure something here. Oh, okay, we have everything here. And okay, so we have cd into downloads. We want to git clone, right? We want to click git clone. Let's do this. All right, so here we have our Animal Kingdom sim, and there's nothing inside it. We already have our README file here, and it's in text though. So let me do this. Let me copy this, and let me delete that. Let me delete this text. Yeah, the README text. Okay, deleted that. And what we're gonna do is we're going to cd into animal real quick here. Cd into animal, and then we're going to touch a README file. .md, right? And then we're gonna open our README file. .md, and we're gonna paste that over here. And what we're gonna do is project title. We're just gonna start copying here. Animal Kingdom Simulation. Purpose of project. Categorize animals and implement specific behaviors for each type. It's a application that simulates a Java application. Okay, let me do this. A Java application that simulates behaviors of different animals in an animal kingdom. The application uses inheritance to categorize animals and implement specific behaviors for each type. Alright, so version date 1.0. You know, let me just put the date here. 01. How to start this project. Run, I don't know, download, right? Download all source codes, all source code, and then run animal class. Run animal kingdom class, and that's it, right? Yeah, authors. User instructions. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. you know, let me just take out this part here. Seriously, I don't know what to say. This is a project. This is a project README file. Here, you should describe your project. Let me do this. This is a project README file for Animal Kingdom Sim. Tell the reader. All right, and so let me save this. All right, so let me move out to downloads and let me grab this animal and place it right inside. Now we're gonna cd into our Animal Kingdom sim, and I want to make sure we have our git initialized here, and we do. Should I? So we're gonna eat. All right. So since we have our git, let me do a git add all. All right, and then we're gonna stage. I think we should stage right now. And then we go adds animal folder, or you know what, initialize, because this is like the first initialize. No, okay, let me just add. Yeah, let me go with adds animal folder. Okay. So after we commit, I know we're supposed to push it, right? But like, do we do a git push? So after push, git push your origin main, and there we go. All right, let me see here. Let me refresh this, and there we go. Yeah, we have it. Let me increase a little bit here for you guys to see better. You guys can see this. This is our Animal Kingdom Sim repository, and perfecto, we have it done. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so your repository file produces guys project, right? And that submit the link to your GitHub, and yeah. All right, thank you guys. Take care.